The following program does not offer personal medical advice. Please consult your doctor before using any treatment or product we cover. Welcome to Go to Health Media with your host, Jonathan Marks. We provide a welcoming environment where experts educate you on important health topics, answer your questions, and provide information from which you can benefit in consultation with your doctor. You can visit and subscribe to the show at gotohealthmedia.com. And now, here is Jonathan Marks. Hey everyone, this is Jonathan Marks. Welcome back to another show of Go to Health. The holidays are a time for joy and celebration, but they can also wreak havoc on your health. You know it, I know it. From indulging in rich, spicy meals to sipping festive cocktails, it's easy to overdo it, leading to unwelcome side effects like heartburn, hangovers, seasonal illnesses, and stress. Did you know that heartburn affects up to 20% of U.S. adults weekly, or that stress levels often peak during the holiday season, impacting sleep, immunity, and digestion? I'm sure you know about this. The good news is a little preparation can go a long way in protecting your health while enjoying the festivities. From soothing heartburn to beating hangovers and speeding healing from seasonal bugs, discover how to keep holiday stress under control and stay energized and healthy to make the most of this season. With us to talk about this today is Sherry Torkos. She's a pharmacist, author, and health expert with a passion for wellness and disease prevention. She combines conventional and holistic approaches to help people achieve better health. Sherry has received multiple national pharmacy awards for her dedication to patient care and is a trusted authority in holistic medicine. Sherry has delivered lectures to healthcare professionals and the public and frequently appears on radio and TV shows across North America. She's also the author of 18 books, including the Canadian Encyclopedia of Natural Medicine, Saving Women's Hearts, and the Glycemic Index Made Simple. Sherry's expertise empowers individuals to take control of their health and embrace preventive care. Hi, Sherry. Welcome to the show. How are you today?
I'm very well, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Good. So the holidays can be so stressful. What are the best strategies for managing stress and staying calm during this hectic season? It can be so difficult.
It can be difficult because the holidays is such a busy time of year. We have a lot of commitments. Sometimes we get overbooked. And I think it's really important to carve out some time for yourself to have relaxation. So whether that is doing some yoga, some stretching, reading a book, going for a walk. Exercise is great. I'm a former fitness instructor and I'm a huge advocate for exercise as a great way to reduce stress and improve sleep, as well as curbing some of that holiday weight gain. So going for a walk, say 15, 20-minute walk, that's a great way to reduce stress as well. And when it comes to bedtime routine, I think we're so connected today with our phones and social media. And often people say to me they can't fall asleep, their minds are busy. And I say, put your phone away out of your bedroom about an hour before bed, because when you're looking at your phone and scrolling around, that's stimulating, but also the blue light can impact your sleep and wake cycles. So keep the phone and the technology out of your bedroom. Maybe read a book, do a meditation, have a bath or something like that before bed. And then if you need help, additional help or support relaxing and getting to sleep, think about having a cup of chamomile tea, maybe spraying your pillow with lavender, an essential oil that's very calming, very relaxing. Some supplements that can help with stress. There's a form of magnesium. So magnesium is the relaxation mineral, and there's a form of magnesium. It's called ATA Mag, and it's very effective for helping to improve sleep and restore balance to the body. It kind of takes the edge off that stress. So I really like that as a remedy for stress and sleep.
That's a great list of things to do to help yourself. Just to repeat some of the messages, I really heard take time for yourself. And I know, with family and guests around, that can be so difficult to do, to just take a little bit of time for yourself and take care of yourself. Yeah?
Yeah, it's really important. And you can get overwhelmed over the holidays if you're trying to please everybody. and attend every party. And it's okay to say no or to say, you know what? I can only be here these hours. I need to take some time for myself. And you don't want to get run down, because if you get run down, you get sick. So you
Yeah.
need to prioritize sleep and make sure you're getting, at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep at night so that you don't get run down.
Good. Now, again, being around all these people during the holidays, we can often overindulge in holiday drinks. It's pretty common. What tips do you have for people to be able to avoid hangovers while still having some fun?
Yeah, hangovers are no fun. And I don't think anybody goes into an event thinking, I'm going to
Yeah,
drink so much that I feel sick the next day, right? So
right.
you want to exercise some moderation. So alternate non-alcoholic drinks with your cocktails. So whether you're having wine, beer, or spirits, have a glass of water on hand, sip that, or alternate your drinks. Coconut water is a great rehydration solution.
Hmm.
There's also other ones that are out there that have, potassium and minerals and things like that. Some of them have amino acids, which are great to help replace what your body is losing, because alcohol is a diuretic.
Hmm.
So think about rehydrating, and then also think about what you eat. Because if you eat greasy, fried foods, things that just are hard to digest, that can be hard on your digestive system. And it doesn't really help your body in terms of processing the impact of the alcohol. You're better off to have things like bananas, which are rich in potassium, avocados, which have healthy fats, along with B vitamins, niacin, which is found as well and zinc, which is found in nuts and seeds and beans and legumes. Those are healthy snacks that will actually help your body in recovery. And then
Hmm.
one other thing that I would say is, as a pharmacist, and I've told people this many times, when you have a headache after drinking alcohol, the worst thing you can do is take something that contains acetaminophen or Tylenol, because
Hmm.
that's very hard on the liver. So you're
Hmm.
better off to drink lots of fluids and prevent that next day headache. But if you do have the headache, try to use an ice pack, drink lots of fluids. If you need a medication, you're better off to take ibuprofen versus acetaminophen.
We are sharing so much great information and tips in this interview with Sherry Torkos about holidays without stress that we have created a 2-page tip sheet called The 8 Holiday Health Hacks, which you can download on our webpage at bit.ly/holidayswithoutstress, all one word. That's bit.ly/holidayswithoutstress. We took careful notes on all that Sherry is sharing with us and wanted you to be able to remember this information easily. So get your download today. That's bit.ly/holidayswithoutstress. We also encourage you to visit the website of our guest, Sherry Torkos, at sherrytorkos.com. And remember, get your free 2-page download called The 8 Holiday Health Hacks. And you can get that at bit.ly/holidayswithoutstress. All one word. Enjoy! Now, you just mentioned that you're a pharmacist, so tell us a little bit about your background between being a pharmacist and also into holistic health. Help me put
Oh,
those two things together.
sure. Well, I went to pharmacy school. I went to the Philadelphia College of Pharmacy and Science, which is now part of St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia. And I studied conventional pharmacy. It was a 5-year pharmacy degree. And I did learn a little bit about natural medicine and dietary approaches in school, but mostly what I've learned in those areas is through courses and continuing education programs that I have participated in, because I'm very passionate about wellness and prevention, and also realizing that drugs, while they're important and they provide many life-saving treatments, they're not necessarily good for prevention. And sometimes when we take drugs, there are side effects and risks that come with it. So if we can use natural remedies to support our lifestyle and have better outcomes, then I think that's a great way to go.
Good. Thank you for that. And before we go on with questioning, I'll just let everybody know your website is sherrytorkos.com. That's Sherry, Sherry, and Torkos, Torkos, sherrytorkos.com. And we'll talk more about that website in just a second. But what I wanted to also ask is, so many people struggle with heartburn during this time of year. What can we do to prevent that?
Yeah, heartburn is another one of those holiday health hazards that happens this time of year. from mostly the overindulgence. So we're eating bigger meals. Maybe we're eating foods that we're not used to, like fatty foods, deep fried foods, rich, creamy dips, spicy salsa, acidic foods. All of those things can wreak havoc on your digestive system. And when we overdo it and we eat some of these triggering foods, what happens is the acid that's in our stomach can reflux into the esophagus, and that can cause that burning pain and discomfort that we know as heartburn. So a great way to prevent heartburn is to eat smaller meals, stay away from those triggering foods, and slow down, because when we eat fast, we tend to overeat. But if you eat slowly, your brain will get the message that you're full sooner. That is for prevention. And of course, nobody goes into an evening with the intention of getting heartburn, but you want to be prepared, because if heartburn happens when you're out at a party, you don't want to have to run out to a pharmacy or deal with it at that point. You want to have something with you. So if you're predisposed to heartburn, or you think, okay, this might be an issue at this party, be prepared. And there's a remedy that I often recommend called Heartburn Soothe. Heartburn Soothe, and it's by a company named Enzymedica. And I like this product because it's not a drug. It contains natural ingredients, alginate, which is a natural ingredient that forms a foam barrier on the top of the stomach contents. So it prevents acid from refluxing into the esophagus. So you have alginate, prickly pear cactus, which doesn't sound like it would be soothing, but it actually, prickly pear cactus, the compounds in it are very soothing and calming and protective to the digestive tract. And there's calcium carbonate in there, which is a buffering agent. It helps to buffer, neutralize some of the acids. So the Heartburn Soothe is great. It's a chewable tablet. You take 2 tablets right after your meal, and it's quick too. It gives you relief right away. So you don't have to wait a half an hour, an hour. So that's something that you can pick up at health food stores, or you can pick it up online. And again, chewable tablets, keep that with you. And that's a great strategy for occasional heartburn. This is not something that you should take on a chronic basis, but it's for occasional heartburn.
Got it. And also, speaking about reflux, that can often happen if we have a big full meal just before bed. How many hours should we stop eating before we go to bed?
Right. So if you do eat a big meal and then you lie down, you can understand how it would be easier for things that are in the stomach to kind of come back towards the esophagus. So I would recommend being upright for at least 2 hours after a meal. That's why bedtime snacks are usually not a good idea unless it's something very small. But if you suffer from heartburn, avoid eating 2 hours before bed. Again, because once you lay down, the stomach contents can reflux back into the esophagus.
Got it. And what are some of the side effects when that happens? It's acid coming into your esophagus. So what happens?
Yeah, the acid comes into your esophagus, and it can feel, you get burning, you get a taste in your mouth, like an acidic taste in your mouth. It can feel uncomfortable. Some people also get gas and bloating when they get heartburn, if they have issues with digestion. So, that's something we want to avoid if we can, right?
Yes, absolutely. So let me ask you a question. If we start feeling under the weather, what can we do to ease symptoms and recover faster to enjoy the festivities? Because none of us wants to be sick over the holidays.
No, of course not. And the holidays is sometimes when people do come down with the bug, because we're spending time indoors close to one another. There's, laughing and talking and singing and parties, and then you get run down because you're not sleeping well. And then before you know it, you're feeling under the weather. You've got a sore throat, congested, sneezing, runny nose, etc. So what I would recommend is things including more foods in your diet that can support your immune system. So vitamin C rich foods, citrus, berries, bell peppers. Think about vitamin D, you can get it from some foods like egg yolks, mushrooms, some fish, fatty fish, but also a vitamin D supplement. And the other thing I would recommend is black elderberry under the name Sambucol. That's the original black elderberry, which has been around for like 30 years.
Yes.
Black elderberry is very rich in antioxidants, and it can help you to recover faster if you are coming down with something. And there's one particular formula by Sambucol that's good for addressing the symptoms and speeding recovery. It's called the Sambucol Day-Night Relief Capsules. So what I like about these is the daytime capsules have the black elderberry along with ivy leaf and white willow, and that can help with the mucus congestion, the minor aches, and the cough. And the nighttime capsules have California poppy, which is great to help promote a better night rest. It helps you feel more calm and more relaxed. So this combination, the day night, it gives you like the round the clock support. So if you're feeling unwell, you're feeling under the weather, you want to get better quicker. So this is a great remedy that will do the trick in that area.
Great. Those are wonderful tips. I'm going to actually follow some of them myself and go out and get some of this stuff. So let's talk about your website and what's there. It's sherrytorkos.com. When we go there, what will we see, Sherry?
Yeah, so if you go to sherrytorkos.com and you go to my blog page, and I have posted a blog article on the topic, these holiday health hazards, tips to stay merry and bright during the holiday season. So where I talk about heartburn, hangovers, tips for if you're feeling under the weather, how you can support your immune system, and how to manage stress and sleep as well. So I've also got links to what I recommended today. So if you didn't catch it during the interview and you want to get further information or look at what I recommended specifically, you can find links in this blog article on my website.
Good. And just thank you for that. And just because it's so important, give us your tips for how to reduce stress, especially during this holiday period with all the guests and the food and everything you've got on your plate. How do we reduce our stress?
Yeah, it's important to have a plan and to make sleep and rest a priority. Otherwise, you get run down and you get overwhelmed and then you feel not well, right? So to reduce stress, I'm a firm believer in exercise. So getting regular exercise, and it doesn't have to be going to the gym, going out for a walk, 15, 20 minutes, whatever you can squeeze into your day. I have a dog, so I'm walking him a couple times a day. And for me, that's great stress relief. So exercise, stretching is really good as well. Very helpful to stretch and relax your muscles. Do relaxing things before bed, have a bath, read a book, or take supplements as well that can help promote calming and relaxation, like magnesium, passion flower, chamomile tea. Those are all great options to help promote calming and relaxation.
We are sharing so much great information and tips in this interview with Sherry Torkos about holidays without stress that we have created a 2-page tip sheet called The 8 Holiday Health Hacks, which you can download on our webpage at bit.ly/holidayswithoutstress, all one word. That's bit.ly/holidayswithoutstress. We took careful notes on all that Sherry is sharing with us and wanted you to be able to remember this information easily. So get your download today. That's bit.ly/holidayswithoutstress. We also encourage you to visit the website of our guest, Sherry Torkos, at sherrytorkos.com. And remember, get your free 2-page download called The 8 Holiday Health Hacks. And you can get that at bit.ly/holidayswithoutstress, all one word. Enjoy. Good. And what question haven't I asked? What last message would you like to share with our audience?
Oh, well, I'd like to just say that, the holidays are a great time where we want to have fun. We want to feel our best. And so a few simple steps and a little bit of preparation can go a long way. So you want to go into the holidays prepared by eating healthy, managing your stress levels, getting regular exercise, and making sure you get enough sleep at night so that you can enjoy the best of the holidays.
Great. That's wonderful. Sherry, thanks so much for being with us today. This has been such a help, and I'm going to make sure this word gets out to as many people as possible because the holidays are upon us and we want to be able to enjoy them. Thanks so much, Sherry. We've been talking with Sherry Torkos. She's a pharmacist. She's also a natural healthcare specialist, as you've heard in our interview, and the tips she's given us have been very important. Thanks again, Sherry.
Thanks for having me.
Sure. And remember, everybody, as we say at the end of every show, go to health. Take care. Have a wonderful holiday. Bye-bye. Thank you for tuning in this week to Go to Health Media. Be sure to join Jonathan Marks and another health expert next time. You can also catch the program on your favorite podcast platform. Until our next show, be sure to visit us on the web at gotohealthmedia.com and elevate your life.